Protect your peace. Don't let one day become a bad day in your life. Don't let one day become a bad day in your life. How are you doing? I welcome you wherever you're watching from. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to our channel where we motivate each other. We inspire each other. My wish is to see you going far, thriving in life. So today I want to encourage you with a simple but powerful message. Protect your peace. And don't let any bad day become bad in your life. Don't be controlled by one particular day. Where's my mic? Where's my mic? Oh, yes, my mic. So don't let one day control the whole of your life. We know seasons change. Right now, we might be in winter. Maybe tomorrow, we might be in summer. So never let one day control the whole day of you. Yeah. Even one of us will face a difficult. We can face a difficult moments in a life, but that cannot control the whole of our life. Someone may disappoint you. Someone may insult you. You may lose an opportunity. You may receive bad news. But that cannot determine that your day is going to remain the same. How are you doing? How are you doing? You may lose opportunity. You may receive bad news. But one bad moment should never decide for the rest of your life. We have people that they allow only one day to decide for the rest of their life. If today is bad, that cannot mean that the rest of your life will be bad. Yes. Not every argument deserves your attention. Sometimes silence is powerful. Silence is powerful. Don't be every time you want to reply, you want to respond. Be silent. Let them speak. Let them think that you never make it. Let them try to fight you, but never reply. Silence is very powerful. One of the greatest signs of maturity is to know when to keep quiet. Sometimes you have to know when to keep quiet and when to speak. So it's not every issue that you need to address. It's not every issue that you need to act. Sometimes you just watch and learn. That is maturity. Some people argue because they want a reaction. They want to see who are you really are. You know, sometimes when you keep quiet, nobody can see who you are. But the moment you open your mouth, everyone can actually see who you are. So every time, don't speak. Don't be someone who always speak quickly. Keep quiet. Keep quiet because they want to see your reaction. They want to see how you're going to respond, because the moment you respond to everyone, they're going to see how you do. The moment you start speaking, you can quickly identify, or you can quickly see how the person she or he is. So don't every time speak. Be silent. Go silent. You know, sometimes just imagine you did wrong to someone and they never ask you. They just keep quiet. You're gonna be always asking yourself, why are they not talking about it? Why are they not asking me? Now you are even more afraid because the person is not asking you. So that is why I'm saying silence is powerful. Silence is maturity. Keeping quiet, it's not that you can't speak, but keeping quiet is very loud. Keeping quiet is very loud. So some people argue because they want a reaction. They are not looking for understanding. They are looking for conflict. They're just looking for arguments so that one day they can go and tell other people that you are not good. So be careful of the people. Not everything needs your reaction. Not everything needs your answer. You know, some issues I can be told, some issues I can be told. But if I don't ask you, that doesn't mean that I don't have an answer. That cannot mean that I don't have anything to say. I have something to say. And when I say, I will say it. But when I'm keeping quiet, I'm giving you my warning that I'm watching you. I know what you are doing. I don't like what you are doing. So when you see someone is silent, if you see someone is silent, never think that they are cowards. They don't want to talk about it, or maybe you just take advantage. You keep doing what you were doing. Oh, what time is it? What time is it? Giant, what time is it where you are? Okay. So, keeping quiet. And what grade are you? What grade are you? So, keeping quiet. That cannot mean that you have nothing to say. You can tell me anything and you see me watching, just watching you, and you think that I don't see and I don't have power. Sometimes it's not that we are quiet. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, I'm shouting. Okay, let me calm. Let me calm. Okay, so what I was trying to say, sometimes the silence doesn't mean that thank you, local. Thank you. So I was saying, sometimes the people they speak bad things because they want your reaction. So I was trying to say about silence. That is, silence is louder than silence is louder than responding. So sometimes you can hate something, or maybe someone can tell you that someone was talking bad about you, but because you don't want to act, you just keep quiet. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Real time. How are you doing? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate as long as you are talking to me in a respectful way. I really appreciate all the comments. But anyway, thank you all. Thank you, Giant, and yeah, everyone who is responding and commenting. I'm being respectful. You just don't the difference between shouting and talking in abnormal tone. Yeah. You see. Okay. So I was saying it's not everything that we should do. We should respond. Sometimes, yeah. So sometimes we understand that some people just need for you to be silent. Yeah, you are all friends here, and I think you both nothing, nobody is wrong. No one is wrong. You are all correct. You are all correct. So guys, I love you all. I love you all. So when someone is talking bad about you, it's not everything that you need to respond. And it's not everything that needs your comment. It's not everything that needs you to maybe to shout. Sometimes you just keep quiet and observe. Sometimes you just keep quiet, observe. You know, like even someone can come and tell me that, do you know this person is doing 1, 2, 3 things? And you know what? Sometimes the bad thing about me, I don't go and ask the person who is doing bad against the other person. Sometimes what I do, I rather help the person who come to me, who came into me and told me the problem. And I can help that person. Because sometimes this person, if you keep on asking the person the same thing, they'll think you always talk and keep quiet. So sometimes even in our community, in our families, it's not everything that you are told and you need to show reaction and you need to act. Sometimes you just go silent. Yeah, we are all family, guys. We are all family, and all of you, there is nobody who said any bad thing. So it's okay, guys. So what I was saying, in your family, your friends, or even your colleague, it's not everything that you are told that you have been doing something, they are talking behind you, and you go and confront the person. Some issues you don't go and confront the person. Some issues just ignore. And you know what? When you ignore, especially when the person knows that you heard what they did, but you did not want to confront them. Now they keep on asking themselves questions, because you did not ask them. You just heard what they did, and you did not confront them. And you see what? Now they'll be afraid because they don't know what you are thinking. They don't know what you are planning. So it's better sometimes to be silent. Sometimes ask that person only once. Only once. Then they know that all this time you were just keeping quiet. Not that you didn't know what they were doing. Not that you liked what they were doing. But you keep quiet because you didn't want noise. You didn't want noise. So I'm just saying, guys, sometimes to respect a fool, we just keep quiet. You see, sometimes a family member or our friends or even our colleagues, sometimes they act up because they want you to speak, because they know the moment you speak, sometimes you speak something that is not good. Sometimes you speak bad. So what they do, they speak bad against you so that you can react. After you react, they'll go back to other people and tell them the bad part about you. So how do you deal with those people? To disappoint them, you keep quiet. To disappoint, you don't argue with them. Because some people, they just want arguments so that they can tell people how bad you are. Yes. So sometimes it's not everything that needs your attention. It's not everything. Sometimes, I can be told some issues and I can be very angry in my background. But what I don't like people to hear my voice oftenly. I'm you are silent, giving a person a warning. You are giving a person a warning. So some family members, when you are silent, they take advantage of you. They think that you are like that, but you are not like that. But you just respecting, because you are respecting a fool to avoid the noise. Respect a fool to avoid the noise. So not all the arguments deserve your attention. So that is one greatest of maturity, is knowing when to keep quiet, when to stay quiet. Some people argue because they need a reaction. They are not looking for understanding, but they are looking for conflict. And you don't have to respond to every negative comment. You don't have to defend yourself to everyone. You see, sometimes they heard bad about you, and now you are there to defend yourself. Let the people believe what they need to believe. You see now, real time. Let's stop that. I also love Troy's. I also love. So please don't say that. So we are talking about friends, family members, and other people. Otherwise, you guys, where are you watching from, and how are you doing? I love you all. So what I was saying, some people, they just want don't defend yourself. Don't defend yourself. Let people think what they think. But you, as for you, you must know that I'm not that person. The moment you want to try to prove the people wrong, the moment they are seeing like, as you are the person that they are referring to. So sometimes don't defend yourself. Don't try to prove yourself, especially to the people who are speaking wrong about you. Let them think about whatever they think. Let them speak behind your back. Let them work against you. But as for you, never try to prove them wrong. Never try to tell them that is not who you are. Just focus with your life. You know, this life, we have busy schedules. We have to we have things to do. We have things to learn. We have right now, as we are living right now, I know each and every country, we have most of the countries, we have what do you call it? We have issue for what do I want to say? Economy. We have economy issues. So right now, we are all focusing on our lives to change our future, to change everything. So right now, if you start focusing on something else, something negative, now your mind and everything is focusing on other people instead of focusing on you. So what the devil does, they want to steal your mind. They want to steal your focus so that you focus on other people. You don't focus on you. So instead of focusing on what to ignore and focus with your life. And sometimes the biggest response is success. When people talk behind your back, work on yourself. Bring the good results. Be successful in everything that you do. And also work hard. Whenever the people trying to fight against you, whenever the people trying to talk against you, what I can tell you is, as for you, work hard. Let the results speak for themselves. Let the results speak for themselves. So you don't have to attend every argument. You don't have to respond to every question. You don't have to respond to every argument. Some arguments just ignore and observe. Sometimes you just observe and learn. Right? So I was saying, when you respond to a person, they will like, why this person is always quiet? Why this person calm? Now they will realize that they did something wrong. And even the people that are around you, they'll stand with you and they say, this person doesn't speak every time, doesn't talk every time. What have you done to that person? So sometimes if you are the person who always speak, people cannot stand by you because they know that you always speak. You are too loud. Yes, you are too loud. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful. So will this argument prove in your life? No. Does this argument going to solve your problem? No. Does this argument worthy to lose your peace? No. So choose yourself. Choose your peace over anything. Choose your peace. Not every argument that you should attend. If your answer is no, walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Don't entertain everything. Don't entertain everything. So sometimes when people see someone who is quiet, they think that they want to take advantage. They want to keep on doing the same thing, hating people. But what they never knew is, we didn't want to speak. And that silence was actually saying, we are seeing what you are doing. So silence is very powerful. Peace is more valuable than winning. So never choose just to win the game. Like, because I just want to win the game and I want to prove them that I'm this person. Yes. Sometimes the more you are proving the person that you are this person, some other people, they are seeing you in other way. So the better way to do is to avoid noise. Avoid noise in your workplace. Avoid arguments, especially at your workplace. Avoid noise at your workplace. Hi, Alison, how are you? So avoid noise at your workplace. Avoid noise. You don't have to prove you are right every time. At what point is the time to fight? Yeah, so we don't have to fight with anybody. We have things to focus on. We have things to do. And our life is very busy. We have to focus, instead of focusing on people, we have to focus on us. Let's focus on us. Let's focus on us. You don't have to prove that you are right every time. Sometimes the greatest victory is protecting your peace of mind. Because right now, when someone is hurting you, and also I'm not saying you have to keep quiet. I'm not saying you're not supposed to stand for yourself. But I'm saying it's not every time that you need to respond. It's not every time that you need to speak. Right? So it's not every time that I need to address issues. So when you see somebody addressing issues, maybe this issue it's an issue that somebody was repeating over and over. So that is only thing that I'm saying. Don't always respond, but it's at the same time, I'm not saying you are not supposed to respond to anything. Of course, there's some time that you have to tell the person that enough is enough. You have been treating me bad for so many for so many years, for long time, but I've been quiet. Alison says, yes, rather save your energy for personal growth. Yes, of course, we save energy for personal growth. And you know what? The moment, like sometimes, the only way you can respond is for your success. Your success can speak louder than your words. So sometimes, instead of fighting with anybody, protect your energy and focus on things that are valuable. Real time says, what if they are attacking with a weapon? Okay. So right now, what we were simply saying, I was simply saying, just protect your peace. Not those ones now, they are robbers, they are killers. They want to try to kill you. Those people, you cannot entertain them. But the people that I'm talking about here is the people that they are your family members, they are your friends, and yes, and your colleagues. So that is the people that I'm saying. Sometimes it's not about maybe they are attacking you with a weapon, but maybe they talk behind your back. Maybe they talk bad against you. But as for you to go and you don't go and confront them, not every time. Because sometimes they do this in purpose. Real time says, okay, so it would be okay to take a weapon against them also. In this issue about attacking, now I can say, do anything that you think is going to save your life. Because these people that are attacking you, now they are not good. So now this one, I can say, do anything that you think will save your life. But when it comes to weapons, what I believe is sometimes it's depend what you are doing, how your life is. Otherwise, if you are just a person like me, I cannot attack back. I'll just run. Yes, Alison says run. Yes, you run. You run, because the moment you want to attack them back, that is the moment they're gonna kill you. So sometimes that is why we were saying, to avoid the noise, just ignore. There's nothing that you lose if you just ignore. If you just ignore the noise. Because the people, they want to attack you. The only people that I know that attacks people, it's those robberies. Those people that wants to take things from people. That is the only people that I know. If they come to me, I'll just hands up. I'll just lift up my hands and they take everything. So, but when we are talking about, if you are a man, maybe, I don't know, you can do your best to save your life. Do your best to save your life. But the only thing that I know, there's no way that you can go attacking each other by weapons. Because every time you want to find a strong weapon or something very hateful that you know that it will kill someone. So I don't I cannot run from my wife. How can you fight with a wife? You see those, women are vulnerable. Women are vulnerable. How can you fight with a woman? How can you fight with your woman, with your wife? No, you cannot do that. Those people, we don't have power. I can tell you. You know where our strength is? Here. Our strength is here. We don't have any strength. We don't have power to fight. So, what I can advise you, don't fight with your woman. Don't fight with your woman. If you see that that woman is not treating you good, rather leave. If you see that there is no peace in that marriage, leave. Walk away. Life is too short. So Real Time says, sometimes she leaves the weapon to me, so I need to know how to handle it. Hey, this is a very this one, it needs wisdom. So what I want to say here, Real Time, what I want to say, I think when your wife is lifting up the weapon, which is you are the one who started fighting with your wife. The wife cannot just lift up a weapon to attack you. Maybe you are the, let me show this to the viewers. So the YouTube, hide the question. So guys, you can see it. Let's also reply. I saw Alison was replying to Real Time. Real Time says, when she is trying to leave the house, what I can say, don't fight with your wife. Don't fight with your wife, because every time, even if you call the police, they will even say you are wrong because you are fighting with your wife. Because as I said, our strength is here. We can only talk. We can only talk too much. Women can only talk too much, but they can't fight. So as a woman grabbing a weapon, a knife or whatever, which is that person doesn't have power to fight you. So now, instead of fighting you, maybe because you hit the wife, now you beat the wife. Instead of the wife beating you back, they know that they cannot fight with you. Now they are grabbing a weapon to fight you, because that is the only thing that they can use to fight you. Or maybe you are fighting them. Now they are grabbing a weapon so that you don't come close to them. So what I say, as for you, and what I want to say, in a marriage, guys, you need to have a very peaceful marriage. If you know that this marriage is very noisy, what I like, what I want in my life is somewhere where I can get peace. So as long as you don't have peace in everything that you do, live. If you don't have peace in everything that you do, live. Because what we want is peace. And life is too short. Life is too short. Guys, let's not abuse each other in marriages. And we are not saying ladies, they are always right. We are not saying ladies, they are always right. Yes, there is ladies that always abusing the men. They abuse men as well, ladies. I'm not defending them. But what I'm trying to say, sit down. If you see that you cannot solve anything and you cannot go anywhere, leave. Because when we are talking about marriage, we are talking about something that you get old with, you die with. So you have to be very careful. The only time I get peace is when I tie outside. ah, I have questions. Like, how is this wife? How is this wife? How is this wife? So you cannot tie her outside, because that is abuse as well. That is abuse. You cannot tie her outside. The only thing that you can do is to send her back to her parents. Send her back to her parents while she's still alive. Send her back to her parents while she's still alive. Guys, marriage is not about abusing each other. Please try to be peaceful in your marriages. If you sit down and you talk to each other, tell your person what you want, tell your person what you don't want. If you see the person is repeating doing the same thing, I encourage you sometimes seek for the counselors. Yes, seek for the counselors, seek for help. If that cannot help, I think it's better for you to separate. If that cannot help, seek for help. And if cannot help at that in your marriage, please leave that marriage, because you are living in a toxic marriage. It's a toxic marriage. In your marriage, you have to have peace of mind. You have peace of mind in your marriage. Your partner, you have to be your friend. Your partner, you have to be your friend that you gossip with. You have to be your friend that you gossip with. So if you find that you are always fighting, if you find that you don't have peace in that marriage, sometimes it's a sign that you need to take action. You need to take action, because we pray, and when we pray, we want to see the results. We seek for health, and when we seek for health, for help, we want to see the results. When you see you tried everything, if you love your person, you try everything. Because of course, okay, real time says, I need to cook. Of course, I don't know you guys, but as for me, I know that I have to cook for my husband. I have to do most of the things for my husband. It's also good that you can help here and whatsoever, but I don't know, because that is not an issue to fight for. That is not a issue to fight for, just for cooking. And sometimes just cook for yourself. Just cook for yourself. And if you just, what I can say, try everything. Tell your wife what you want. Tell your wife what you want. And try to teach her. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe the time that maybe she's a spoiled wife. Maybe where she, from her parents, maybe she didn't do anything. Now she cannot understand, because she's living with you. She cannot understand what to do. She cannot understand what to do. So teach her what you want. Right, guys? Are you agreeing with me? Let's write comments in the comment section. I think you must teach your wife what you want. Teach your wife what you want. Seek for help. Talk to use someone from her family side to talk to her. Maybe she have a sister, or she have I don't know. maybe aunties, whoever you think that can speak to her. Yes, and also it's good, guys. Sometimes how old is your marriage? How old is your marriage in real time? How old is your marriage? Because sometimes, guys, you have to know your partner. You have to know your partner. And the other thing, you get married at first days, you spoil each other. Just 3 years now. This is too early to fight. So tell me, if you are fighting with just 3 years, how about when you are like 10 years in marriage? So you see that you are in a toxic marriage. I think it's better to take action before you go far. Sometimes it's better to take the best direction, and sometimes also it's signs. So sometimes we take for granted those small signs. Those small signs, they are very important. Be able to see those small signs when your partner, your friend, everyone around you, close to you, are giving you those signs. Yeah, that is what I think. I think leave a person if you think that you cannot spend the rest of your life with that person. But what I can tell you now, you know, when you are choosing a wife, when you are choosing a lady, now you know what to do. Now you know what to do. You know that you need to be very careful. You need to be honest with yourself as well. Don't pretend something that you don't like. It's better to show your partner that I don't like these things than to pretend like you are okay with them. Then after 1 year you want to complain. So real time says she keeps trying to run away. I will say goodbye to my children and leave. How many children do you have? How many children do you have real time? You are saying children. Are you telling me that in these 3 years you already have more than one child? Maybe before you leave here, seek for help. Seek for help real time before you leave your wife. Just 2. Okay. I think because you have 2 children, I thought maybe you have no child yet. But if you have children, maybe seek for help first. Seek for help first. Maybe you can get help. Let people talk to her. Like what I said, you can, even from her family side, people can talk to her. Maybe she's going to, Essence is going to get back. So seek for help before you guys you separate. Seek for help. If you see maybe she can be able to correct. The other thing with the people is that we don't sit down and talk. Sit down, talk to each other, because marriage is about communication. Communicate effectively. Communicate. Tell your person what you want. Tell your person what you want, what you don't like, and waiting the person to change. Because sometimes maybe the person doesn't know what you really want, and maybe the only time that you guys you try to address the issue, you start fighting. So I think sometimes it's better to find someone who can talk to your lady and show and maybe tell your lady what you want. Find someone else. I want to tell you the other thing. It's not about being young. Do you know that there are people that are young, very young, but they have maturity? And there are people that they are old, but act as young. They don't have maturity. So sometimes it's not about age. Because when you have two children, now you have to be mature for those children, right? So what I think, it's not about young. It's not about young. But if you think that, find a person who can talk to your wife. And that wife should be told that you are no longer young because you are a mother. You have children that are... It was your father told me, it was her father told me to tie her outside when she acts crazy. Where are you? Where are you? If I may ask, real time, where are you? When I'm bought here, they gave me advice. Where are you? Where are you? Because tying someone, you know the person whom can be like that you can tie. It's someone who is crazy. Someone that you cannot control. Someone maybe who have been doing someone maybe who is on, like, let's say on drugs, on those things, and she can't be controlled. And also, guys, what I want to tell you, sometimes let's be careful of doing some certain things with our wives. You find out that you are married to a person, you are doing some stuff that only men can do. Like, let's say drinking. It's not bad to drink with your wife. It's not bad to drink with your wife. But sometimes it have to be a limit. A limit. So sometimes what you guys do, you drink with your wife, you give your wife something that is not good for them. Now when they're acting up, you think that they are wrong because it's not good for their body. It's disturbed them. They end up being crazy. So stop giving your wives, guys, something that will drag them, right? Yes, so it's not good. As a man, you can do something that maybe you are drinking, or maybe you are doing something, maybe that can maybe whatever you do, you know what I'm talking about. But don't give your wife, because when you give your wife, you are teaching your wife something that is not good. Remember, the wife should look after the house, the children, and they need to be representable. Yeah, but as for you, when you get married to that lady, did you not notice that this lady is like this? Because sometimes we see the red flags. We see the red flags and we ignore them. Sometimes we ignore the red flags. So every time, before you are getting married, or when you get married, guys, let's not forget about the red flags. Let's not forget about the red flags. Because sometimes we see the red flags. Yes, of course, she brings shame to your family. And what I can tell you, that is the wife that you are going to spend the rest of your life with. That is your wife that you are going to spend the rest of your life with. That is the bad thing. So what I can say is, you say, I made a promise to her father that I would buy her. And I was asking, where are you really? Where are you? Like, where are you? Because okay. So you guys, like, you didn't even pay a what you call it. You said you want to buy her, so you didn't buy her yet. You didn't buy her yet, right? So I think before you separate, real time, I think before you separate, seek for help. Find someone who can help you. Maybe your wife is going to be okay. Maybe your time is going to be better. Okay. Yeah, so I think also pray about it. Find a help, someone who even close to you, or even someone who you don't know. You find a help so that they can talk to your person. They can talk to your wife face to face, and ask. Maybe also, maybe let's say I was talking to you face to face. Maybe if your wife was also close, maybe your wife has something to say about you as well. So what I think, you guys sit down. If you think that just two of you end up fighting, find someone. Find someone who can what you call it. Find someone who can talk to you guys. I think when I get another wife, I will not need her. I don't think you should get rid of her, because you already have 2 kids, 2 children. So you already have 2 children. So you can't get rid of her. You can't get rid of her. You have to sort out your things. You have to sort out your things. You have to sort out your things. You have to find someone who can talk to you and your wife, and hopefully your issue will be resolved. Will be solved, guys. I hope your issue will be solved, because it's not easy for you to leave a wife who have 2 children, and then what? It's like when imagine you had 1 child with that person that you think is not okay, that person that you are tying outside, that person that is taking care of your children, that person that whatever she is doing. So right now my question is, if you manage to have 1 child, and now you have a 2nd child with the same person, so real time, what I think, just find someone who can talk to you guys, who can sit down with you and give you some help. because you really need help. You have 2 children. Consider your children. Think about your children. How are they going to cope? How are they going to do without you? They need a father. And you guys, these kids, they know nothing. They don't know anything, these children. When you guys, the day that you meet, guys, those children were not there. And that is the moment that you were supposed to learn something. Okay, so right now, if the doctor said that she was cursed, which is you need to find help. You need to help her so that she can find help, because she is the mother of your children. Your children needs her, and I'm sure the way you are telling me, maybe your wife is not okay at all. Maybe your wife is like sick. Maybe maybe she's facing some challenges. And what I can encourage you, go and sit down. Go and solve the issue. And I know that one day, I think everything is going to be okay. And be strong for her. Don't tie her outside. You can, if you think maybe something is wrong with her, maybe at the moment, maybe you can take her back to her parents and promise them to take her back. Maybe the parents can also help her. Don't divorce her or tell your in-laws that you don't want their child anymore. Maybe you can just take her back and you tell them that there's issue that we are facing. And I think as a parents, you can help her. Whenever she is right, you are willing to take her back. That's what I think. Yes, tell the parents, take her back to the parents. Let the parents solve the issue. Because you are telling me that she is cursed. Right? You are telling me that she is cursed. So if she is cursed, take her back to the parents. Let the parents solve the issue. Because as for you alone, you cannot do it. The parents need to be involved. The parents need to help their child. Whenever the child is okay, tell them that you are ready to take your wife back. But as for right now, they must solve the issue. It's not wrong to take your wife back to her parents if you think that she needs some help. This is like a spiritual help. So it's good that you take your wife back to her parents. They can solve the issue. But what I can tell you, don't tie your wife. Don't beat your wife. No, we don't do that. We don't solve things by beating someone. Or maybe, because maybe they have health issues. The village doctor said the only thing to do is to flame her, but we cannot do that. Yeah, it's depending in whatever you believe, guys. I think I don't know. Just do the best and know that she's your children for your mother. So just try your best, stand by her. If you think that as for now you cannot take care of her, take her back to the parents. Take her back to the parents. Because you guys, like, if the lady is too young, and also it depends with your culture. What does your culture say? That is also the big thing. But as long as you are in good books with your in-laws, I'm sure you can talk to them and you can help each other. If she's fine, but she just need yes, I will try to speak to the parents. Yes, speak to the parents. What I know as an African lady, what I know is a wife is not your relative. That is one thing that I know real time, especially in my culture. Your wife is not your relative. So you better take her to her relatives. So now it can be okay when you are living with him, but the day that that wife faces a big problem, especially in my culture, that is the day that you know that she wasn't my relative and she is not my relative. So when the wife faces a problem, something spiritual or anything that maybe she's sick, especially when she die, that is when you understand that she wasn't your relative. So it's better to seek the help, to talk to the parents, and see how best you can solve the issue. But I wish you a very peaceful marriage and a peaceful life. As I said, life is too short, guys. Life is too short. So just have a peaceful life with someone whom you can trust, you can enjoy life with. And I heard someone was saying people are just living together because they are like, it's like a contract they sign to be together. So that's why they are together. You are welcome. You are welcome. And it was good to have you here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You did engage and we're helping each other. You did not give me time. You keep me busy, which I love it. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. I hope you did subscribe. I think real time you are always here. So I hope you did subscribe, so that whenever we start the live, you can join me. I really appreciate your effort. May God bless you. May God protect you. So I'll see you again. I hope your issue is going to be solved. I love you, but God loves you more. Bye bye. You will talk again.